To the shop, folks. Right now we're going to be looking at Moog versus AC Delco. AC Delco generally is known as your parts that you're getting domestically made for your domestic Chevrolet or GM vehicle. Now this GM part, Delco part, is actually made in India. Okay, so we've got some Indian made. These are lower control arm bushings for 1973 Chevy pickup. Here we have the Moog version of the same part, and it is made in Mexico. Hecho en Mexico. So here's the Moog part, and I'm pretty darn sure that this is a Moog part. Moogs are counterfeited a ton. Do not order your Moog parts off Amazon or eBay. There's a darn good chance that you'll be getting fake parts. Now, these Moog parts came in a package that has a different part number than what is on the box here. So, you know, sometimes it's tough to tell what you're getting from some factories. These were purchased from rockauto.com. Which, again, you never know, because I didn't order it from a GM dealer. This could have been wrong part. Shoot, that could be the wrong part. What was interesting is that Rock Auto split these up into, from my order, I had asked to have enough shipped for both of my control arms. That's a control arm for a 73 Chevy pickup. It's sort of corroded. But the actual shaft surface I was able to clean, and you can still see the original machining marks on here. Now, I did get a little bit of overspray paint on there, but they were clean enough. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you something really, really interesting here. So let's go ahead and just put this in the vise real quick. Let's just get it good enough so that it'll stay up. All right. This guy's kind of heavy, but what I want to do is show you the end here, and let's go for the AC Delco part. The AC Delco part, we're going to put that right on there, and in order to get that on, you'll see it's not going on all the way unless I give it a couple little love taps. And that's good. That's what you want. This bushing would have the other bushing down here on this end. This will go here, and then it gets a bolt and a washer on this end. That will compress it right on down. Now, I'm going to grab the Moog part. Huh. That part slides all the way on and is wobbly. That's supposed to be a friction fit, and there is no friction there. So we know that this part and this part are different. The original part that I pulled off was an AC Delco part. These parts were 45 years old. This is an original A-arm, control arm. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the differences. Let's go ahead and we'll go to millimeters. We'll zero that. All right. 25.10 millimeters. This one is 26.06 millimeters. That's a pretty big difference. 24.75. This is at least a millimeter larger internal diameter, which means that it's just never going to fit on this. If I was to install this part, even though it's Moog and it's supposed to be the right part, my control arm would do that and would make horrible noise, because no matter how much I compress this, the shaft down in there is too wobbly. Whereas that one fits. There is no wobble. That's a perfect friction fit. When I crank that down, it'll suck it down really nice, and it'll be oh so sweet. Well, that kind of concludes this video. Now, I bought these parts from rockauto.com, and I will tell you that they made it reasonably easy and painless to return these. They have a very good return policy. I'm just making this video because some people say that Moog parts are awesome. And I'll tell you, I've bought a bunch of Moog parts and I've installed a bunch of Moog parts, and usually they're just fine. But in this case, these were built out of spec. And it also goes to show that it doesn't matter where your parts are being made, it really comes down to the quality control for the actual part that's being made. In this factory, somebody got one number wrong and made this shaft about a millimeter too big. This one, just right. Rock Auto is going to send me some new parts, and we're going to try installing them in a few days, and we'll see whether they work or not. Once again, thank you for watching, and if you like what I'm doing, give me a comment. I'll try to make more videos.